What up? What up? We back, man. Me and you sitting together, side by side. We had to come update y'all. We had to come give an update. People asking, oh, what's going on now? Where y'all at now?
Who asked you that? I'm just playing, y'all.
In my mind, it's somebody asking, like, where y'all? We was just in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
So
we were in Atlanta before.
We had to leave the spot. It was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
We had to leave the spot.
Yeah.
We left the spot. Went to Birmingham.
We did.
Got some spiritual healing.
Woo.
And also,
got me down.
Yeah, anytime you get spiritual healing, the enemy comes and attacks you. You get spiritual opposition immediately.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Our phones got turned off. Our car got repossessed. Y'all watched all that stuff. I'm hoping you did. If you didn't, I'll put it in the video. You can go watch it. But that happened.
We did.
We had to catch the Greyhound because we were stranded in Birmingham, Alabama.
We were.
We had no wheels. We had no phone. And we had to get to Jacksonville, Florida to catch a cruise.
Mm-hmm.
So we hopped on the Greyhound.
We did.
Same day, found out the car got repossessed. Had to hop on the Greyhound.
Mm-hmm.
We had to get to Jacksonville so we could hop on that cruise for our son's 10th birthday. So we did all that. Fast forward. Now, since we ain't got no wheels.
Not for long though, because we found somebody who want to buy our couch, y'all.
Yes.
And with the money that we get from the couch, we gonna buy our car. Not like a new car, but like a car.
We're just gonna buy a car. We're gonna be more.
Are we still gonna buy a car? Is that okay?
That's the goal.
Okay.
Like, we really want to buy. I think in 2025, you need a car.
You for sure need a car.
For sure need one. Not need one, but the lifestyle that we live, right? We outside, we making content. We gotta be able to move around. You know what I'm saying?
I heard a girl on social media say, I would much rather invest into a car than a house because a car can get me to some money. A house cannot.
That's true. When 2025 is kind of either way. You can have a house and work from home and make money without having a car.
But what happens if you got to do like content partnerships and you got to be at a certain place and you got to wait to get
there? For
them?
what we do, no. But for other people, yeah, you can have a house and no car. But I'd rather have a car than a house because I can sleep in my car. Like, well, I want to.
I think she said that too.
You can sleep in your car. You can go to your storage unit. You can get to an office space to work. You can get to whatever. Yeah. So we need a car. So we're gonna flip our couch. God willing, if everything go right. We're gonna sell the couch, get the money for the couch, and buy a little, you know what I'm saying, car from an auction or call Facebook Marketplace. There's plenty of cars out there. We just need a car to run.
And so, but we ain't gonna hit up the auction plug until we got the money, because there ain't no point in talking to you about nothing until we got the money to give you.
Yeah, we ain't got time to waste our time talking about nothing.
We back in my hometown. Yeah, we back in my hometown.
We back in her hometown. So we back in her hometown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Staying with the in-laws. My in-laws, her mama.
My mama.
She very gracious host. She got us in a penthouse. We got our feet kicked up. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. We can't complain. We blessed, roof over our head. Kids are happy. They love it. They go to our house.
Yeah, they like. I'm like, yeah, y'all. So we getting it together because our next move will be Florida. Like, we are heading down to Florida. We found out this experience has taught us a lot. It hasn't turned us away from anybody, but it has taught us that separation, I think, is okay, and we going to Florida. So that will be our next move. So I was telling them, like, all right, y'all, enjoy this time with your guagua, because when we move to Florida, we're gonna be like 9.5, 10 hours away. So you're not gonna be able to just pick up and go see her on a random Tuesday, because we can't. I mean, we could drive 10 hours, but we're not gonna do that. So, we got to be willing to put y'all on a plane, or she got to be willing to get on a plane or something like that. And so when we told them that, it was like, no, we don't want to go. We don't want to leave. We want to stay. I'm like, oh, child. Y'all gonna see me and Adam in MIA.
Yeah, 100%. We're gonna be on there. I'm pretty sure once some kids stick their toes in that sand and feel that sun, they ain't gonna go nowhere. We already got plans, but we do. I've learned, I don't know about you, but I learned the value of, having a home, having your own residential spot in this current season of our life.
Yeah.
We want to bounce around and do this and do that. We're like, hey, listen, we need to get but be in an area we want to be in, though.
And maybe it would have been. I think that, because we were very much like, we want to travel to all these states and we want to do all this stuff. And I still like the vision, but I think I like the mindset and security of knowing I have a place to come back to.
Yeah.
If anything happens, because we went to Alabama. Alabama was cool. The little place we stayed, it was cool or whatever. But number one, it was only 2 bedrooms. We needed 3. So, but we made it work. But even knowing that, it was just kind of like, we ain't got our own to go back to. And we really wanted our own to go back to. So we've been in this space before, way back in the day. And we was like, all we was telling God was, God, we just want a house.
Yeah.
We don't care what it is. We just want a house. And I believe that we got too comfortable. We got too content. You know, life start feeding you well, and you really forget where you came from. And you forget how you started. And you forget to be super grateful for the things that you have. And remember that it's not just gonna be, it's just not there. Like, that's a privilege for you to have that. So I think we're back into the mind space of we had to get re-humbled. And that's okay.
Perfect word.
We had to get re-humbled.
Perfect word.
And that's cool, because I love when God keeps me humble, because I don't ever want to be too big for my britches, so they used to say.
Yeah, those who, you know, who become humble will be exalted.
Yeah.
So you got humility is a huge part of it. Huge part of it. So yeah, that's the you know, quick update. And there's certain, you know, words that stick out to me, that stick out to us, that we have needed up to this point, and we're gonna keep needing going forward.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do 3 words, right?
Okay.
When I say these words, I want to tell me, don't you give me your like thoughts or what comes to mind when I give you this word.
Oh Lord.
Okay. Word number 1.
Why I gotta go first?
Why not?
Okay.
Word number 1. Faith.
The first thing that comes to my head.
What comes to you? What comes to mind?
Faith without works is dead.
Ooh. Give me some.
But before we get there,
okay,
I could go into something.
Okay.
Before we get there, we were just having a conversation, and I did a video on this on my page recently, that Christians, I was telling him, if I wasn't a believer in Christ and all I had to go was based off of the modern day Christian and how their faith is in God, so I knew if I could believe in God, I would not believe in God. And in this transition that we have been through, we have seen the most godly people, not saying they're not godly, not saying they're not spiritual, but they do lack faith. And so I started seeing, I was like, dang, you know, this is what they talk about, like when you test God, and we're telling you that, like, we see a vision, we got a plan, we gonna be all right. We may not have everything to A to Z today, but baby, I can promise you it's right around the corner. We not worried about it, because we know, like, we gonna be up real soon. And so I'm like, the faith around us though, we the only two that can. Outside of this, baby, it is so much noise, it's so much chaos,
chatter,
and so we have to keep each other on track, and we have to remind each other each and every day, like, there's a reason why we did this. It's a reason why we're following God right now. It's a vision that we've seen that was bigger than ourselves, and we have to remain faithful. We have to keep each other on track in that faith.
So much doubt. It's just so much blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I love it. Faith without works is dead. You said all that perfectly. I love it.
What would you say?
Okay. What comes up? Faith. Immediately I believe that, you know, faith is turning the impossible possible. Like, that's really faith, or turning what's unseen and making it seen. Because that's all faith is.
Right.
Like, faith is, hey, listen, I can't see it, but I believe it's there. Right? For other people, it may seem impossible, but for me, it seems possible through, you know, God, through having that strong faith. So in this season of our life, our faith is being strengthened every single day, because every day is uncertain for us. So every day is like walking into the unseen and the unknown. But we know we got the vision.
Right.
Right? It's unseen right now, but in due time it will be seen.
And will.
That's faith.
Yeah, will.
Okay, another word.
You going back to back right now.
Patience.
Patience is a virtue.
Okay.
I got all these little quick little.
You do. You got all the little fortune cookie saying.
I got all the fortune cookie saying.
Ready to go. Patience is a virtue.
So what I know about patience is, in order to get anything good or anything worth having, you need the patience to be able to stand steadfast in the turmoil that's going to come right before that. So in our current situation, I would just say that I am practicing patience. Let's be very clear. But I'm practicing patience not in my everyday life. I'm practicing patience. Well, not I'm saying with my everyday situation that I'm going through right now. I'm practicing patience with people. I've learned that nobody is who you want them to be. Nobody is going to say necessarily what you want them to hear. Nobody thinks like you. And so knowing that, giving people the patience, giving people the grace to be able to maneuver how they move is like where I'm at. So I'll tell y'all that patience goes in with the faith, because if you have faith, then you have to understand that patience is going to come along to get whatever you want. And when I said faith without works is dead earlier, you have to have the patience to know, hey, listen, I got to sit down. I got to figure out the plan. I got to execute the plan. The only thing that God is here to do is maneuver little people and things and certain situations to just keep turning like this.
Yes.
Into your favor. So you might have to wait for that thing to turn 3, 4, 5, 25 times before it gets to the slot that it needs to be, where your key just sticks in. So patience will get you there. Just understanding that I have a destination I'm going to get to. I have a purpose that I am trying to reach, and I'm going to do all I can do, but I'm also going to sit back and wait on God.
Oh, girl.
Oh, hype me
patience.
Up.
Yeah, all that. Patience is a virtue, number one. And it goes perfect with the faith without works is dead. Mm-hmm. Because you putting the work in now, but you got to have the patience to see it to fruition. Mm-hmm. One day ain't going to, magically turn into what you want to see, especially in our current situation. Like, we want so bad to be, like, out of this current situation, already, in Florida, doing our thing on yachts and all that stuff, toes in the sand. Right? We want it to happen like tomorrow, but that ain't how it works. Like, that's what patience truly kicks in at. Like, one of the fruits of the Spirit is, it says God is love. It says God is joy. God is discipline. It says God is patience too, though. It says God is discipline and God is patience. You got to have that patience, because while you're waiting, that's when God really shows up. Mm-hmm. It's during the time where you're wandering through the desert. Like, you're patiently taking one step at a time. You're 40 days in the wilderness. Like, you're just being patient to say, okay, God, I'm waiting on you to show up and show out. Right? Every single day, I'm deep into the Word, reading the Bible. And in the words, man, it's just, He wants you to truly seek Him. And it takes time to find, like, the mysteries of God. But He wants you constantly to keep, seeking and looking for Him. And it could be a daunting process. So you got to master patience.
Guess what I don't think could be to each other?
What?
You dinged it on me when you said, you have to, when you were speaking about patience, you saying you have to wait. What if, for the masters of God's miracle to happen, every single day I wake up and you say, hey, how you feeling? I'm going to say, I'm going fishing today.
Okay.
Because with fishing, everybody knows if you've ever been fishing, it is a patient
It's a patient man's sport.
It is a patient sport.
Woo.
You have to sit out there for hours. You may catch 5 things. You may catch nothing. But you have to sit out there. You have to be still. You have to wait for it to come to you, for it to bite your bait. So every single day, that's my new thing. I'm about to go fishing.
What I'm supposed to say back?
Go fishing. Whatever you want to say, but that's what I'm saying. You.
I love that. Getting ready to go fishing. Yep. I love that, because if you remember the disciples, a couple of disciples were fishermen. Mm-hmm. They were out there fishing when God pulled up on them. And it is a patient person sport. It's real patient. That's probably why it's interwoven in the Bible. Mm-hmm. Fishing, patience, like everything's connected. God is a true mystery, but as you seek Him out, you understand stuff like patience and fishing. The fishing analogy, that's perfect. Like, that's perfect. Because, man, listen, back in the day, you fished to eat. It wasn't for sport.
Right.
Like, you didn't fish and throw it back in the water. Like, you fished to catch food to feed your family.
Right.
And the same thing in our situation. Like, we're currently fishing to ultimately be able to feed our family. Not just our kids, but our kids' kids.
And our parents.
And our parents. And everybody's connected to us, essentially, right? And that takes time. Gotta have patience.
You gotta have patience. I'm sorry, I did not mean to interrupt.
No, I'm done. That was it.
I'll tell y'all that I'm not putting nobody else's business out there.
Please don't.
So, talking to some of our family members, because we really ain't been talking to no friends or nothing for real.
No.
We learned that when we were vulnerable about our situation, y'all, we thought we were going to people with, like, just the bottom of the bottom. And we learned that by talking to people, we were actually in a better situation than most people we talked to. Everybody had something going on.
Yeah.
Everybody we talked to said they broke, they struggling, something been messing up with them. They being hit left and right. They done lost their job. They being attacked by the enemy here. It's just been so, I mean, it was wild.
People
to
dying.
Sit down. People dying. It was wild that all of this happened at the same time. But then what I was trying to tell Adam, we said that, I said, you know what, we might have the least stability right now. However, we got the best situation. We have the most faith out of everybody who was around us.
Yep.
We have, I'm not saying our love is better than nobody else's love, but we got a strong love. That's all I'm saying. Our
connection solid.
We have a strong, locked-in connection. And we have a healthy family. And I was like, and we have goal. We have vision.
That's it.
We have pursuit to that vision.
That's
so I'm like, we have, a lot of people done given up. Like when we were talking to them, they gave up on their goals and their dreams. They're just like, we gotta be realistic. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm like, the moment, I'm like, the moment you stop dreaming, man, you are dead. You have just, now you are just living to survive every day to the last of your breath. And I don't never want to be like that. So when I heard that, I was like, that's wild that we have the least ability, but everything else, we winning, baby. We winning.
Winning. Oh.
Period.
Now we ain't keeping score, but we winning. But no, and I thought about this. I think it was this morning. Like when I check on people now, when you talk, it's really just I want to know about your mind, body, and your spirit, like all three. And I know our spirit, bar none, is like higher than
most people's. Yeah.
That faith through the roof. That's that big spirit check. How's your faith doing? All right, how you loving? That's kind of spirit part. The mind part is like mentally. How you doing mentally? And for us mentally, the only thing is financially, we at the lowest that we ever been. But that's good because you can't go no lower than we at financially.
Oh, no, you can't.
You can only go up.
Yeah.
So now we build from here. So mentally, like once you check the box and say, okay, financially, like we have no more ties, nothing holding us back financially anymore. We can just start building from here. That's actually freeing to know. So mentally, that and body is just like our, your physical. How you feeling in the physical? I feel like I'm looking good. You looking good. We're in the gym. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be in the gym every day, getting it in.
Yeah.
But mind, body, and spirit, we check all those boxes off. So, yeah, we up. I feel we winning.
That for us.
I feel like we're winning.
He did say something that we are. It's almost selfish, though, because we are at a point where we, like he said, we're the lowest we've been financially. But then when we talk to everybody else, they be telling us now, like, oh, this just broke down, and I need money for this, and I need this, and I need this, and this just stopped working in the house yesterday, and I don't have this, and I gotta come up with the money to work for this. And it's almost selfish that I feel like I'm like, we not thinking about none of that.
Yeah,
like,
not at all.
That's horrible though, but now we know that. Now that we're hearing that, we sat down, we had a conversation and said, it's just like we not just doing it for us. Like if we were just doing it for us, we knew what number we needed, and that was good enough. And now we're like, we almost taking on the pressures of the world. What would Jesus do? Now we have to really move and find our way to this abundance, because it's not just about us. It's about the people that surround us that we can help make better, just not mentally, physically, spiritually, but financially. And a lot of people ain't got no problems if they feel like they've got money.
Yeah.
Like money take a lot of problems away. I know they say it don't take all your problems away, and it don't, but for a lot of people temporarily it fixes them.
Yeah. No, that's for a lot of people. They would love to have a bag, and I told all our family this. Like I do believe that me and Amber are like the saviors of our family. Like we were birthed to be the ones to, be that one in the family. Every family has that one. If you watching this video and like, and you feel it inside you, you look at your brothers and your cousins, your uncles and your sister all living a regular mundane life. You probably that one, right? And we feel like we the ones to have a vision. Right, make the unseen turn seen.
Sorry.
Oh Lord, the chain getting too hot on your neck, probably.
Maybe that's what it was. Okay, we good.
Popping you.
We good.
But no, like I was saying, I feel like I told my mom, I said, listen, I feel like I'm the savior of this family. She said, get the saving then.
She did say that. That's what she said.
Get the saving then, because I'm the one that look at the Bible. Again, I'm reading the Bible a lot. It's always that one person, every lineage, who was set to, be that person for the family. Samson, Jacob, I can go on and on Jesus, all of them, right? But that's how I feel. And I feel like we're here, and it's time.
But y'all know it's cool. I didn't marry him, clearly. I didn't marry him for his money.
Clearly not.
And Well, you could have had money, I guess, at one point. But I didn't marry him for his money. But what I did marry him for was his mind. And so I'm like, I'm just thankful to whatever he loses, I just don't want him to lose his mind. And it, by time, that's why the job of you stepping away was good, because it was messing with you mentally.
Yeah.
And I married this man because of how mentally strong he was, how smart he is, how he's so knowledgeable on so many different subjects. And if he doesn't know, he will go find out the answer and make me think that he had a PhD in the subject. Like, I married this man because of the mind that he carries and the wisdom that he has. So I can't allow that to be shaken, and I can't allow that to be disrupted. That's why I told him, if people around us be negative for too much, I said, listen, we let everybody say what they wanted to say.
Yeah.
We let everybody get their thoughts out. Now we know exactly how y'all think, exactly how y'all say. But moving forward, I won't allow them to keep saying anything, just because, like I said, my job is to protect his mind. The only person who is allowed to disrupt this man's mind is God. And if he take it, because later on in life, whatever happen, I'll be with you then.
Yeah, but right now we got a long way until that happens.
But right
if
now,
it happens, I don't think God do me like that.
But right now, we not.
Some people don't.
I'm not allowing anybody to affect his mental space, because if his mental space is affected, all of this is affected. And he tell me every morning, he wake up, he be like, "You a star, you a superstar." That's what he feeds into me.
Yep.
And I tell him all the time, like, you are wise beyond measure. You just know so much, and it's just so attractive to me. So I don't want you to lose that. I'm not going to lose my energy. I can't allow them to throw my energy. I can't allow them to throw your mental. It will be good.
Only God can do that. We good. We're fortified. God is our shield.
Good word.
He's protecting us.
Okay,
but yeah,
Webster.
I like that. All right. So last word we did what? Faith, patience, love. What comes up for you in our current season when you hear the word love?
Love is all you need.
Love is all you need.
Y'all, I literally, every single thing that he says to me, I literally think of like
been a rapper. She might be a rapper one day, y'all. She got so many lines and bars in her head. And they get in the studio. Anybody know it's a DJ out there? Drop in the comments, man. In the Georgia area, who do a free song.
Hey.
Free studio time.
Hey,
we'll pull up on you.
We'll pull up on you.
Make some hits.
With our feet or something.
We'll get that. God love it.
No, so what do I think when I think love? I think love is not, you taught me this, so I might steal your thing.
What?
Love is not a feeling. Love is an act. Love is obedience. Love is grace. Love is patient. You know, love is everything but a feeling. So when I say that I love you, that's not based off of the words and how I feel inside, because you give me little butterflies and stuff like that. No. It's by the work that you put behind, and you show up and show me, and I show up and show you. It's about the intentionality that you put, even when you don't want to do something. I'm doing this because I love you. Yeah. And so for our current situation, there's a lot of stuff that I feel like there's a lot of stuff I could be doing that I'm not doing because I don't want to do. That's just me. But there's a lot of stuff that I am doing that I'm like, do I love doing it? No. Yeah. Is it a detriment to my character and to my morals? No. So I can do some of those things. And so now that is my love and my action for him. Like, let me make sure I'm showing up for not just him and the two babies. Again, our community. Because at this point, I see our community might need us more than we need us in this season. So I just have to show up as the action of, if you love somebody, act on it. Show them that through what you do.
That's good. That's really good. You said it perfectly. I don't got nothing to say.
I stole some of that from Phil, y'all.
If I had to say anything, you're very correct. Is love is action. And in this season of our life, like, the people around us, all we ask is just keep loving us. You know, if you're watching this video, love is an action. It ain't just watch us see, we feel for them. It's like, act. Drop some comments. Yeah. Praying for y'all, thinking about y'all, some positive words. You know what I'm saying? Something we should check out, something we should do, something we should read. Mm-hmm. We love reading and learning. Drop a book. Like your favorite book, they got you through a tough season, drop it. Your favorite book you learned something from, a movie. You might watch the movie, say, you know what, I watched that movie, and I was just, you know, it fit me so inspired, and I just feel like, it made me laugh so much. We love laugh, we love comedy. Drop it. That's an action. That's you taking a step and say, you know what, I like them, but I'm going to do this because I love them. Yeah. Like is a feeling. But loving something is you take an action. And people around us, like, the love is all around, letting us, you know, stay with them, helping us out with, you know, food or whatever we need. Like, the love is there. So And God is love. So I ended with love because God is love, man. And God ain't no feeling. God is action. He's always in motion. He's always moving. So if you got love, like you said, love is all you need. Because God is all you need. Just change the word out. God, love, God, love. That's it, man. But that was good. That was a good debrief.
You like that?
Y'all feel caught up? Hope y'all feel caught up. Hey, comment, man. Talk to us. We building this. We ain't going nowhere. We're going to be here, as you see. We're going to be here until Jamaica call us home.
Y'all, side note, I got on 2 bathing suits. I got on his bathing suit and my bathing suit today. I ain't been in no pool, but I feel like it's sunny, and if I could be at a pool, I could be at a pool, so I wore a bathing suit today.
And she look good, y'all. And she look good. Drop some fire emojis in the comment. Drop some fire emojis if you think she look good. 1, if you think she look alright. 2, if she look flame. 3, if you like, boy, you got a winner. But for real, man, peace out. We'll talk to y'all soon. Keep y'all updated. Vlog out. Love.
We out, y'all. I don't know what he just did, but we out.